Okay, so what if I told you there's one simple belief about yourself, just one, that could totally change how you handle everything? We're talking about everything from a tough project at work to your biggest dreams in life. Let's get into it because this idea, it's a total game changer.
I mean, it's a huge question, right? Are we all just kind of playing the hand we were dealt, or can we actually improve our cards over time? Well, that very question is right at the heart of what we're exploring today, all based on the fascinating work of psychologist Carol Dweck. So, according to Dweck's incredible research, the answer isn't so much about your actual God-given abilities. Nope. It's much, much more about what you believe about those abilities. It's such a simple idea, but it's so profound it can literally reshape your reality. And Dweck has a name for this personal belief system. She calls it our mindset. You can think of it like the operating system running in the background of your brain. It's the core programming that decides how you're going to react to every single thing life throws at you, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And what's so wild is that her research shows most of us tend to lean one of two ways. We operate from one of two very, very different mindsets. So let's break them down, and you can see which one sounds a little more you. And just look at the difference here. It's night and day. On one side, you have the fixed mindset. This is the belief that your intelligence is basically set in stone. The main goal? Look smart no matter what. And effort? Well, effort is seen as a bad thing, a sign that you're not a natural. But then you look over at the growth mindset. The goal here isn't to look smart, it's to get smarter. Effort isn't a weakness, it's literally the only way to get better. And failure? It's not the end of the world, it's just feedback. Okay, so let's dig into that fixed mindset for a minute, because it creates this really powerful invisible trap that so many of us fall into. The whole thing is built around this constant nagging pressure to prove you're good enough. And this right here, this is the poison pill. This is the core self-defeating logic of the fixed mindset. It's this corrosive little idea that if you have to put in effort, you must not be very good. If you were really talented, it would just come easy. And that one single belief, man, it has so many negative ripple effects. And you can see how this one idea just spirals out. Because you don't want to look dumb, you start avoiding challenges. Why risk it? Then when you do inevitably fail at something, it doesn't feel like an event. It feels like a verdict on who you are. It defines you as a loser. And when you see other people succeed, it's not inspiring, it feels like a threat to your own status. Dweck even coined this term, CEO disease. It's when leaders with a fixed mindset only surround themselves with yes men, people who just tell them they're great, which completely kills any chance for real growth. All right, so that's the problem, that's the trap. So how do you get out? Well, it's all about flipping the script. It's about embracing a completely different and way more powerful way of seeing the world, the growth mindset. And here is the absolute key. It's a total redefinition of the word effort. It's no longer a sign that you're weak. No, effort is the path. Effort is the thing that forges ability. It's like going to the gym for your brain. It's the workout that makes you stronger, smarter, and more capable. And once you truly start to believe that, oh man, everything changes. You actually start looking for challenges because you know that's where the real learning happens. Failure, look, it still stings, it's not fun, but now it's an opportunity. It's a chance to figure out what went wrong and try a new strategy. And other people's success, it's not a threat anymore. It's a blueprint. It's a lesson you can learn from. Now, I know this all sounds great in theory, but you're probably wondering, how do I actually do this? Well, here is the best part of Dweck's work, and this is so important. Your mindset is not permanent. You can actively, consciously change it. And here's how to start. It really comes down to 3 simple, doable steps. First, just listen. Pay attention to that voice in your head when you hit a wall. Recognize when it's that fixed mindset voice talking. Second, you gotta consciously reframe it. An obstacle isn't a brick wall. It's a puzzle that you need to figure out. And third, and this is crucial, just keep reminding yourself that this is a choice. You can decide to think differently. And if you need one simple tool to get you started, Dweck offers this incredibly powerful little trick. It's just adding a single 3-letter word to your thoughts. So when you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, or I'm just not good at this, just stick this one little word on the end, yet. I can't do this yet. That one tiny word changes everything. It opens the door to the future and keeps you in the game. And this is huge, not just for how we talk to our kids or our teams, but for how we talk to ourselves. Praising someone for being smart actually reinforces that fixed mindset. It says success is about some trait you just have. but look at the difference when you praise the process. Wow, I love the strategy you used there. Or your hard work really paid off on that. That reinforces the idea that success comes from things you can actually control, like your effort and your choices.
So look, if you take just one thing away from our whole conversation today, please let it be this. This is not about how you were born. Your mindset is not carved in stone. It is a choice. And you get to make that choice every single day in every single challenge you face. And I want to leave you with this really powerful question from Carol Dweck herself, because it just cuts right to the heart of it all. She asks, why waste time proving over and over how great you are when you could be getting better? It's a pretty powerful thought to end on, isn't it? So which one are you going to choose?